All right, everybody, let's roll for initiative. As you guys are face to face with a four-armed gorilla-looking thing. I need to roll a lot of initiatives, so 1 second. Wow. I rolled 5 times, and 4 of those numbers are within two of each other. That's crazy. Okay. All right, does everyone have their initiatives ready?
Yep.
All right. Let's hear them. We'll start with Kabor.
Does he have any bonuses?
Plus what? 11 total? Okay, so Kabor's at 11. Oric, what'd you get?
8.
Okay, Cicatrix.
18.
Okay. Dragonia.
17.
Ooh, wow. Okay, let me finish doing the math for my 18 sailors that I have here. What's our initiative bonus?
So, question:
Yep. Answer.
Do we take our weapons down to row with us?
You do not have them drawn out, but you have them on you, yes.
Okay.
As it's dangerous. Alright, so Kabor, what'd you get? 11? Okay. Just looking for one more. Okay. Oh, that is truly unfortunate.
Yeah.
All 4 of the crew members are back to back to back to back. Because I rolled all the numbers within 2 of each other. My initiative tracker is sliding all over my table here. I don't like that. Okay. Everyone good to go?
Yep.
Round 1, unfortunately, is the gorilla. I'll type this all out in a second. Alright, so one more thing to note while we're here. This part of the ship right here is only 5 feet tall, so if you're over 5 feet, you are squeezing. Which I believe all of you are over 5 feet tall.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and read you what squeezing is. Once I had it and I accidentally closed it out because I'm an idiot. Where is squeezing?
So the ape is squeezing too.
Correct. Yeah, he is 7 feet tall, so he is also squeezing. Why can't I find... I'm going to Control F this. There it is. Okay, you get a -4 on attack rolls and -4 to AC while you're squeezing. So anybody who's up in this lower deck, including the stairs, you get a -4 to AC and -4 on attack rolls. Anybody who's over 6 feet tall in this area is also squeezing. So who among you are over 6 feet tall?
All of us, I think.
Unfortunate. Okay, so that means all of you guys will be squeezing this entire fight, as you guys are squeezed between the upper deck and the bottom of the ship here.
Except for me.
How tall are you?
5'8".
Oh, yeah, you're good. So as long as you stay in this lower area, you will not be squeezing. So this is gonna be a lot of hits, hopefully, but we'll see.
Well, if everyone's AC and attack rolls are -4, this is pretty much just nothing happened.
Well, it'll make it easier to hit because your AC is lower. But yeah, the -4 to attack rolls sucks. 6. What? You're 6 feet tall? Alright, so you're also squeezing once you get down there.
Wait, what about right here? What about right here?
Right where? Oh, that is taller. So if you can get back in there, that's just fine. Because, actually, no, that's also squeezing. Because the kitchen's right above that. So everything down here is squeezing. For you guys. Okay.
Except for me.
Yes, except for you. right, so first is the gorilla. Let me check its movement speed real quick. Don't think it's that amazing. Oh, nope, it is absolutely amazing. I guess it makes sense.
Well, each
5,
move
10, 15, 20.
aerospace counts as if it were 2 squares.
If we're squeezing?
Yeah, you can squeeze through or into a space. So as we have. I don't
Oh,
know if
yeah,
that's
you're
like.
right. Well, that's a large creature.
No,
That's
that's
just squeeze
the.
into a space that's smaller. Yeah. Okay, so it's fine. So this gorilla is going to come up to Halrex, who just turned around to this explosion, and is going to attempt to bite her and miss. Does not roll very well. And up next is Cicatrix. I'll go ahead and write the initiative order up.
Walk here.
Cast Slumber?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish typing this out real fast. Now, Kabor, you do not know that this is going on. So, until somebody comes up there to let you know, you are out of this combat. I will help you with that, though, so don't you worry. Okay, that should be the entire crew. Can you guys all see that?
Yeah.
I'll move it into frame. Okay. All right, so I got to do a save, right?
Yep.
Ooh, was this a will save?
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute. Will saves. Ooh, this thing's got amazing will saves. I got a 25.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you do that on purpose? Like, you know that it's gonna...
Do what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, you're such a good judge.
Dragona, you're up.
Can I hit it from like below?
There's a railing in the way, so it would make your sword swing a huge like penalty because you could hit the railing.
Is this thing humanoid?
If I'm on the stairs, am I squeezing?
Yes, if you're on the stairs, you are squeezing. Is it humanoid?
Yeah.
Can he stand
you have to
right?
do a knowledge check for that.
Can he stand right here and do his laser sword thing without penalty?
It's a ranged attack, so yeah, I think so.
I mean, I could do it from where I am right now. It's only like a 3-foot difference or something?
I mean, yeah, it's just this is a clearer shot than this is because there's a railing in the way. This one you just be firing away. You do what you want, man.
Alright, hold on. Let me see.
It'll be a knowledge nature check, by the way, if you want to check out what this thing is.
Okay.
I just looked that up.
So, I would be squeezing if I'm on the stairs. There's
Yes.
no way I can hit this thing. So
Yes.
I can't hit it here.
You could try to hit it there, but it's got a huge bonus to its AC because of that railing in the way. It it would stop your sword from connecting.
Alright, let's see. I'll move there,
Okay.
and I will activate my magical blessing on my sword, and I will also keen it.
All right, let's see it. Now this thing's got a nice penalty to its AC. It is squeezing.
I'm gonna just make sure that
This is one of your keens for the day too, you said?
yeah.
Okay.
To the attack. Okay, so
Oh, just by the way, my saving throw, because it's was actually 23, not 25. I forgot about something, so hopefully that doesn't change the result.
Oh my god, you were so weird.
okay, hold on. Let me so 21.
That's definitely a hit.
Did you take the -4?
He's not squeezing.
Oh, that's right.
Sucks being a tall male. Okay. And then stop. Stop.
Can
Hold on. Hold on. Can you just give me just a second? Okay. Now let's roll. Hold on. Plus 12 damage.
Okay. Wow. All right. You do a nice chunk of change on this thing. Okay. Up next is Halrex. Her not wanting to be anywhere near this. Whose phone's buzzing?
What was that buzzing?
Mine. Hold on.
Again, group message.
Yeah.
Now there's this pole in the way. So she's in a bit of a predicament because then she'd be squeezing in a tight space, which is double movement. Which she cannot do with a 5-foot step. So she's going to 5-foot step this way. I think pulling out your sword would provoke. So she's just going to go into total defense. And she's going to yell to the crew, "Aye, lads, give me some space." And that'll be her turn.
Give me some space.
Yeah, give me some space. Like, she's stuck between the mast and the gorilla, whose name is Bakura, which I put up at the top. Just, there you go, since it can't speak. Up next is Tog. Okay, so Tog's the one pointing upwards with his weapon. Tog's gonna converse with Ugrul. He's like, "Brother, go! Send help!" And he's going to move in, pulling out his weapon as he moves, and he's going to attempt to hit this thing. And before he hits it, he's going to do an intimidate check, making all this noise and like clapping his hand axe, trying to distract this thing to give Halrex some space. So I'm going to roll for that. Intimidate. All right. So that was his intimidate check. Now he's going to roll to hit. Get my weapons. Now he's also squeezing. Another 18. Sweet.
Nice.
That's a hit then. So let's go ahead and roll some damage. Is it minus the damage when you're squeezing too?
I don't think so.
Nope. Okay, attack rolls an AC. Oh wow, minimum damage unfortunately. So I deal 4 points of damage as he goes into this thing. And then up next is Urul. Oops, just knocked over my stand. And Urul is going to run. Trying to send help. Alright, up next is Sharg, who is going to slowly jostle and wiggle himself. He's a big boy. He's also going to attempt to smack into this thing. And he's also going to do an intimidate check. Like, oh, you fat monkey. That's my roll. All right. Not bad. Then it's going to go to attack it with his hand axe. Which is a miss. All right. Kabor, you are, as of this round, unaware of what's going on down here. So you're just going to be AFK for this turn. Orak, you're up.
Can I do a knowledge nature?
Absolutely. All right. What do you want to know? I can tell you pretty much whatever you want.
So, like, where's it from? Is it from, like, a forest area?
It is.
Like,
They come from warm forest regions.
Okay,
You guys are pretty far north, so this thing's very, very exotic.
okay. Is it susceptible to, like, fire attacks, piercing damage? Is it hide tough? Like,
It is not susceptible to any type of special type of damage. With its 4 arms, it can potentially do 4 attacks in a turn.
okay.
And it's very muscular, so it could have a special ability tied with those 4 attacks, but you don't know what because you've never seen this thing in person. You just heard stories about it. You also know that it's called a girallon.
A girallon?
Yeah, girallon. Girallons. For girallons, plural. They are very aggressive, carnivorous, highly territorial, very strong. Adults can get over 8 feet tall. Weighs about 800 pounds. It's got this thick white fur. So, yeah, this thing's a monster.
Okay. So, tying it up is going to be tough, is what you're saying.
Correct.
So, recapturing it, it's going to be harder than actually just killing it and putting it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's this thing looks extraordinarily enraged. Like it's like feels out of its comfort zone. These things, like I said, are very territorial, so it just feels like out of place and it's just going berserk. So
there's no chance of calming it down without killing it.
Unless you have some magical help, no. This thing is gone wild.
Okay. All right. I am going to shoot an arrow at it.
All right.
Oop. Okay, plus 7 minus 4, so 14.
14 is exactly a hit.
Cool.
I also just checked. These things are indeed large size, so that he needs to be. There we go. So we'll do it like this. I thought they were not that big, but they are large creatures. And it's not humanoid, by the way, for whoever asked that ages ago.
That was Cicatrix.
It is a beast.
6 points of damage.
All right.
Can I do a heal check or no?
You did a knowledge check.
Okay, so therefore. Okay, that's fine. Off we go.
All right. Up next. Oh, it's next round. You were last. Okay, round 2.
Oh, can I warn everyone? Just say watch out for 4 potential attacks.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume when you guys do knowledge checks that anything pertinent to the group, you just automatically yell out. That way you don't have to remember to yell it out.
Cool.
Everyone's listening to me, so that just seems silly.
Cool.
Unless you want to keep it secret, then just say so.
Except for Jared, he doesn't know.
Yeah, that's true. Kabor does not know. Okay.
I'll let him know when he runs down.
Cool. All right, so it's this thing's turn, and it is going to attempt multiple attacks on this surrounding group here. Who hit it? I think Tog hit it. So it's going to attempt to do multi-claws, much like how there's the bite claw action going on with oh god, what's her face from ages ago?
Kasha.
Yeah, Kasha, that's right. She's dead to me, so I just forget about her. I'm just kidding. All right, so let's go ahead and do some multi-attacks here. That's a hit. Where's the damage? This thing, oh, by the way, this thing has reach of up to 10 feet because its arms are so big. So it's threatening. So because I forgot to mention it, but it's threatening. It could theoretically hit Dragonia too. It's within 10 feet. Although you're down below deck.
Wait,
so.
what?
Yeah, it has reach of 10 feet. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll some damage. Okay, so he takes 5 points of damage. Tog does, and he's going to attempt to hit him again. And hits again. And when it hits a person twice in one attack, it gets a special ability. So I'm going to go ahead and roll damage. Okay. So he takes 7 points of damage. And this thing, after it claws you with one arm and claws you with the other arm, it kind of grabs onto you and tries to pull you apart and do what's called a rend, which is try to just rend you to pieces. So this thing gets rend damage because it hits him twice now. It just automatically happens. So he takes another 8 points of damage. And he is raging. And this thing's going to attempt to hit him again. Miss.
Oh,
and then the fourth time it's going to hit him one last time. Hit. With 6 points of damage. He is at negative 11, and his con is, I believe, 12.
He's dead.
Well, someone can heal him before next round. Where's their con at? It might be 14. These guys are pretty... Con's 13. So he's at negative 11. Out of a potential of negative 13, but he's still standing. For
Who
one
is this?
round. Tog.
Ooh, jeez.
Is that this guy?
This guy right here. And as he's like getting beat up and stuff, and just getting like ripped apart limb from limb, he yells out, "Brother!" And that's all for Bakura's turn. Cicatrix, you're up.
Oh, so this is 4. Why didn't I write that?
Can I do a heal check on that guy?
On Bakura?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you didn't say
I
please.
don't
So
think
no,
I have any bonuses.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm not
Tia
doing
looks
it.
healthy then. You can't really tell.
Yeah, it would be 9.
Yeah, it's just thrashing about.
Huh? No, it's
Do I
not.
have stabilize as a spell? Or heal spell? Not that I took.
Hmm?
Alright, does anyone have like heal spells that's around here? Or they can get to them?
And have a wand.
Do I have the wand? I guess I think
I don't have any heal spells.
I think I do have the wand.
He's got 2 rounds until he dies.
Alright, I'm gonna run to there.
All right. Actually, there's a wall in the way, so you're fine. There's a 6. That would be a threatening square, but there's a wall here and here, so you're
I thought you
fine.
could run into, but not out.
Oh, that's true. You're right. You're right.
All my movement.
Okay, so Dragonia, you're up. You just see
Hold
this
on, I'll
thing
do
just
it.
ripping a guy apart.
I'll be right back.
Is he saying I'll be right back to Cam or to us?
Think to us.
Good timing. You're up.
Okay, so dude's almost dead.
Yeah, Tog's not looking so good.
Let's do a heal check on Baccarat.
Okay. Yeah, this thing's still healthy.
He's at Baccarat.
Yeah,
Please.
still healthy.
No.
He's in his top
Is
third of HP.
Is that Baccarat the ape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Tog's the guy I got smashed to pieces.
Do I provoke if I move here?
Yes, because you're already in
Yeah.
a threatened square. I mean, Cicatrix is there to heal him up next round.
Okay.
That's if he lasts.
Remember Tog intimidated it, so that's why I went after him.
No. Let's see. I will just take a 5-foot step.
Okay. You're now squeezing.
And I will attack.
All right.
So what is it? Doesn't
-4, so definitely a miss.
matter. Cool.
All right. You done? It'll be Halrex's turn.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Halrex is going to attempt an acrobatics check to jump over this railing down to where Cicatrix is. To try to get away from this thing. So we go ahead and do that.
Wouldn't that provoke?
It would, which she's accepting of it. All right, she does make it, but it does provoke. So Bakra is going to attempt to bite her and miss. So she jumps down. Now that she's behind this railing, she's safe from that thing. And while down here, she sees that Cicatrix is right there. She's like, "You got him."
Yes. I have a wand that can heal him up.
Excellent. And after hearing that, she pulls out her drum. And I don't think she has quick draw, so I don't think I can do anything else. I can do it for my move action. Yeah, she pulls out of her drum as she's jumping down. And she starts beating this
Making
drum.
noise.
Yeah, beating this drum, making this sweet rhythm. And everybody here now gets... Let me see if I can find it. Everyone here, she's essentially doing her bardic performance to inspire courage. So everyone gets a +1 to hit and +1 to damage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna use her bardic performance to inspire courage. She's like, "Get him, lads!" She's beating this drum, boom, 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 boom. Giving you guys all this encouragement. So now everyone, it's only a -3 to hit instead of -4 if you're squeezing, and then +1 to damage.
GM, can I raise my hand?
Yes.
Is this the same thing as the person on the tower?
The person on the tower was a Skald, which is a half bard.
Okay.
So this is the same. This is the exact same thing that it was doing, though.
I see.
There's different performances. It was doing a different performance than this one, but yeah, this is how bards work.
Cool.
So she's using this drum to inspire courage to all of you.
Excellent. I
All
feel
right.
very encouraged.
Good. Tog is now going to take a 5-foot step back and fall unconscious. He's a half
I was
orc, so
gonna
he's
say, still standing.
he's a half orc, so he can still be up. So and then he's gonna fall unconscious, and he's bleeding out. So he essentially stopped one turn of bleeding. He's still at -11. All right. Next is Urul. who, hearing his brother cry for help, turns around. He said, "I'll be right back, brother." And he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then fly up 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's going to get into the kitchen. And he's going to yell, "Help, help! The animal's loose, the animal's loose!" So, Kabor, you are now notified and in this biz. And he's going to turn around and do an extra 10 feet because he's got 10 feet left to get back down there and in it. All right, now it's Sharg's turn.
Cool.
And Sharg is going to intimidate this. Say, "Look at me, you fat beast. Let's go big man on big man, eh?" Trying to draw its attention away. It's going to try to intimidate it. Not very good. Then it's going to attempt to slash it. Woo! Natural 18.
Natty.
That is a hit. So go ahead and roll damage. Oh, minimum damage. Man, I'm not rolling very well. It does 4 points of damage to this thing. Alright, and Kabor, it's now your turn. Now, if I think I did the math correctly, which before we started, I think 60 feet of movement will land you right here. Where I'm pointing.
Jerome.
Yeah, so Kabor just comes flying down. You want me to move your pawn for you?
I am the prince of all super.
I got you. Boom. So that's 60 feet of movement. I'll double check. Oops, that's not the arrow. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Flamed one.
Either one of these doesn't matter. All right. So you are currently 50 feet away. I don't know if that affects your spells.
I don't care.
Jared's prepping up his voice here.
Cast acid splash.
Okay. Go ahead and roll ranged attack.
I thought that only had like a 30-foot range.
I don't think. No, I think Ash Splash is a longer range than that. Whoa! That's a crit. So go ahead and roll 2d3.
What?
I didn't. Spells can crit.
This spell can because it's a touch attack.
Oh, that is sad. Oh, that is very sad.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, even if they can't crit, I'll look it up later. In this case, I don't think it really matters.
Nope.
All right. Kabor's now in it. Orak, you're up next.
All right, shoot an arrow.
All right. What's your total, and then take away 4.
+7 -4, so 19.
That's
No,
a hit.
3.
Oh yeah, minus
Or
three.
-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So 20.
Yep. Remember, you get a +1 to damage too. Howrex is playing Africa by Toto right now.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
Bless the rains down in Africa.
Pretty sure that's where most gorillas are now. But what do I know? I'm not very good with that kind of stuff. Okay.
Ooh.
Round 3.
Oh, can I do a free heal check?
Sure. Hit me with it.
10.
You can't tell. It's this what's
Or 11,
what's new.
actually. Does the 11 make a difference?
No.
Okay, cool.
All right, so this thing is going to turn Now, did you hit it last turn, Scott? Or did you miss?
No,
He
dude,
whiffed. He whiffed.
Okay, so this thing's gonna go after Shark then with the Intimidate, and it's going to hit it 4 times. Hit him 4 times.
Oh god.
First one is a hit. All right, 5 points of damage. Second one. Miss. Third one. I think that's also a miss. What's this plus to hit? Nope. So that's a hit. Unfortunate. Because of the squeezing. Ooh, max damage. Takes 8 points of damage. And then we got to roll for Ren Town. Takes
Is it
9 more.
consecutive or just if it hits 2?
Yeah, once it hits 2, then it rends you.
It doesn't have to be consecutive. It can just be.
Nope, just 2. As long as he gets 2 of its arms on you. Alright, so he's now at -7. And it's going to go for one last hit. Ooh, and miss. Lucky. Alright, so he's at -7. Alright, Cicatrix, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to touch him with a touch of the wand.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
D8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's at -6 and he's stabilized.
Can I do it again, or what action do I have left?
You have a move action left.
So I can't do it again?
No.
Guess that'll do it then.
Okay. Dragona, you're up. You have one unconscious half orc. You have another half orc who's about to fall down.
Wow, they have like no health.
They're not trained fighters. They're just fishermen.
I'm just saying.
I think they're only level like 2 or 3.
No. Like wow, getting their ass.
Yeah, they're level 2, and this thing is. You guys are level 4, so.
This thing's getting his ass whooped.
Did Halrex take damage?
No.
No.
This girallon's just smashing his limbs all over the place, just tearing up the deck.
This is in the morning, right?
Yep.
Okay. I can take a 5-foot step.
Yes, you can.
Let's see. I would like to take a 5-foot step there,
All right.
and I would like to say Inasha.
Oh dear God, are you serious?
You're gonna blast through the the top of the boat or the
Oh
bottom
my
of the
God.
Why?
boat. There's only 5 feet of space. You go double your height, so you're gonna be 10 feet tall. You're literally gonna rip the boat in half.
We're gonna sink the boat.
You also your weight goes 8 times heavier, so you're
Oh
literally
my
gonna plow a
God.
hole into the boat and sink the boat. Are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, I kind of do.
Oh
I grew like, I don't know.
No, you double your size, so you go to 10 feet tall.
God.
Well, actually, pretty much 11 feet tall, and you're in a 5-foot space. You just literally, and you get so heavy, you literally just rip a hole into the floor of the boat, and you just sink.
Well, we'll take the gorilla with me.
It's got 4 arms. Its reflex save is amazing.
Alright, well, then I will just, I will attack and, wait.
Let me blow a hole in the ship first, and then I'll
Yeah,
attack.
let me just kill every single person here real fast. Hold on. He just got done watching Titanic and wanted to relive the final moments.
Apparently.
I will, so hey, for just a question. If
Yeah.
I quit, I have to hit a natural 18, 19, or 20 on a keen, right?
For a crit, yes.
I will attack and activate keen.
Okay. -4 is 14.
-3,
Oh, yeah.
so 15.
Yeah, that's a hit. +1 to damage.
13.
13 damage. Okay.
And I would like to do an intimidate to... How much... Can I know how much health they start at? Well, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm going... man, I really don't want to do it.
You guys done tons of damage to this thing.
I know, but I was gonna. I want to do an intimidate check to save the crew, but I also don't want to die.
Then don't die. Don't die.
I mean, I would rather one of them die than I die.
Then just don't miss.
Does he have like a pretty good attack? Like, can I know if his attack is like?
It's pretty good.
Well?
If he has
It's
4
pretty
attacks,
good.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, well, I'll just do a heal check on him.
Okay. All right, so you know that he's pretty hurting. And you also notice with his heal check that you see kind of like foam coming from the mouth. So you think this thing might be poisoned or something.
So it's rabid.
Yeah, there's something weird going on with it. Like it's infected with something. You don't know quite what because it's still moving about. But
Could we heal it?
Yeah, I would recommend healing it.
No, could we heal it and would it calm down then? Or like if the poison went away?
That's up to you. You're gonna have to
Could
figure
I
that
put
out.
my mask on its face?
For cure disease, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You just have to touch it. You have that magical ability now. It's just coming from your mask. If you want to try to cure it, if it has a disease, you don't know. There's something wrong with it.
Is there a check where we can see if it's diseased?
A heal check. I'm just saying.
So his 17 wasn't good enough?
No.
Okay.
All right. I believe it's now Halrex's turn. Halrex is going to continue her drum beating. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. And I believe it's a free action as a bard. And she's then going to take a 5-foot step. And she's going to place her hand on top of Tog and cast Cure Light Wounds. All right. And he heals for 4 points.
So is Tog still hurting or no?
He's -2. So he's
Okay.
not. I was trying to get him conscious again, but no such luck. That's Halrex's turn. Tog's still unconscious, so he's done. Urul's going to take a 5-foot step back. Never mind, he's up top. Just kidding. I already calculated he's going to double move to there. So that's his turn. He's going to cast out brother, as he's running down there. Sharg is going to take a 5-foot step back and fall unconscious and start bleeding out. All right, Kabor, you're up.
Cast Acid Splash.
All right. Jared's holding all of his super spells for the other big threat of today, which is apparently nothing. All right, acid splash it. The whole 3 points of damage, Jared. You're ripping in a new one. You're literally a level 4 sorcerer, and you're casting acid splash. What is it? 1.
I think he's scared to light the boat on fire. Is honestly what I think.
Well, I think he's scared of like running out of spells for the day because of the big fight. But you guys have done, I think, what, 2 combats max a day, and this thing's really knocked 2 people unconscious already.
Oh, so Shargy is
I didn't
unconscious.
hear that, Jared.
Yeah. He took a 5-foot step, fell unconscious, and is now bleeding out.
Yeah, the little symbols there.
Dear God. Okay, I have to go save him then.
Yeah, he's at -7.
Cast magic missile.
All right, there we go. That's a real spell. You don't even have to roll to hit. Just roll damage. What'd you say, Scott?
I said, there we go. Get your balls out.
Yeah.
Shake him around a little.
Huh?
Jared's got a
I
brand new
said-
spell, and he hasn't even used it yet.
Hey, he's saving it.
I think it's 2 of them. All right, that's some good damage. 3 of them? Holy moly! All right, that's the damage we're looking for there. +1 because of the bardic performance, so 11.
Dang.
All right. And if it doesn't work for magic, too bad. You get 1 point of extra damage anyways, because I said so. Auroch, you're up.
Can I move here and still heal
Yes,
Shark?
there's that railing on the way.
So I can go like right
so
there.
he can't provoke you because the railing's in the way.
Okay, so I'll heal Shark then.
With you have the wand.
Yeah, I have 1 wand.
All right.
1d8, correct?
Yep.
Ooh, that sucks.
Okay, well he's stabilized. That's all that matters. He's at -4.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of 4s, round 4. This thing, seeing that there's only one thing standing in its way, it's going to attempt 4 attacks on Dragonia.
Oh shoot.
Dragonia, what's your AC normally?
What color are you?
What?
What color are you?
Scott, what's your AC normally?
18.
All right, so your AC is 14 now.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because they just cancel each other out.
That's true. Well, it does a little bit, but let's not worry about it. Miss.
God.
Wow, I rolled 2 6s in a row. Miss again. That's a hit. You take 8 points of damage. Max
8?
damage. Yep. And then one more time. Miss. Wow, I rolled a 6, a 6, and a 4 for 3 of my rolls.
Woo,
I
man.
really wanted to kill you. That is heartbreaking. All right. Cicatrix, you're up.
So can we do like non-lethal damage to this thing?
You can.
How would we just like cast spells and say, oh, let's do that non-lethally or something?
For spells, there's no. You have to use a non-lethal spell. Weapons,
Okay.
you have to say I'm doing non-lethal, and I looked it up, and it's a -2 to hit when you're trying to go for non-lethal because it's harder to
Yeah.
go for a
To rend
non-lethal
them,
strike.
yeah. To rend them.
Well, rend's the
So-
actual ability, yeah.
So, question: if I said I wanted non-lethal damage, can I like pick a body part to make them like cripple? Essentially, like I'm gonna take out my bow and shoot the leg to make him like take
yeah,
a
I
knee
mean,
or
sure.
something like that.
I'll just make up what happens after that. I mean, technically,
I just don't know how it works. I'm just asking.
no. I mean, for non-lethal, it's just you just aim to do non-lethal damage. You don't like try to immobilize a limb.
Gotcha.
Only certain you need certain feats to do that, like go for strict limb knockout.
Like picking them apart, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I read that in Glass Cannon.
Yeah, Baron with his gun can target limbs, but I think it's a gunslinger thing.
Gotcha.
So this is a large creature?
It is.
Oh, okay. Not huge.
Nope, just large.
Okay.
He's more wide than anything.
Can I do a heal check on it?
Yep.
20.
This thing is severely hurt.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't want to kill the thing, but I don't know what I can do.
Well, see if you can like rend it, and then Dragonia can do like a
Rend is the ability to do extra damage. That's the
rend
ability.
does extra damage.
Yeah, that's what it's doing. When it hits you with 2 attacks, that's called a rend.
Okay. Let's see if we can get like one of us to do a check, because you're like really high in the order, Justin. You're really high in the order, so
Yeah.
like one of us can always figure it out, and I'm the last one, so I could take a last shot or swing.
Figure
Like-
what out?
Figure if it's like actually poisoned or just frothing at the mouth or what it's doing.
I mean, I don't want to kill it right now. Is the thing.
That's what I'm saying. So just
Why don't you just hex it? Give it like misfortune or something.
Because its will save is like insane.
does it have like a fortitude save or a reflex save that you could use?
Ready in action. Just ready in action then. If you don't want to do anything, just ready in action.
I'll cast misfortune on it.
Okay. Failed.
Oh. Okay.
I rolled another 6. I have rolled 3 6s within 4 rolls or 5 rolls.
Number of the beast.
It is the number of the beast. All of a sudden, Iron Maiden descends from the heavens.
Eddie.
Trap it in there.
Eddie descends from the heavens.
Yeah. With a boombox on.
The
playing Number of the
10-foot tall
Beast.
zombie.
That's my favorite Iron Maiden song. All right. Dragonia, you're up.
Okay.
Yes, I have to roll twice and take the lower result for the next round. So, yay for 8 d20s.
Did you see my message I sent you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, sorry, I've been paying attention to everything else. No, a 0 level. No, that would be anything that's a spell would be a standard action.
Okay.
Acid Splash is a 0 level spell, for example.
Gotcha.
Yep. Jared, for you, I'd recommend just using all your big hammer spells at the beginning, and then when you run out of spells, that's when you start acid splashing. Just go to Pound Town.
I'm going to do I'm gonna do a sense motive check on it.
Okay. Looking for what?
I just want to see if there's anything unnaturally affecting it to be angry, to see if it changes its motive on attacking it.
No, whatever condition is going on with it is not affecting its mood. It's naturally this mad because it doesn't want to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll combine that with the natural 20 from earlier from Orok, and you know that this thing is severely territorial and does not want to be here at all.
Okay.
Yeah, if anything, this illness is making it perform differently in some other way.
mating season? Is it in heat?
Hold on. Give me just a second. Just trying to figure something out real quick.
Cam's taking it out.
Cameron, please stop.
No, he's fine. He's laying down suppressive fire.
I'm trying to focus on these. If you're gonna shoot, can you please go to your room? This doesn't tell me what it is, though. Hold on, I'm just. Is a blessing a standard action?
A blessing? Oh, your blessings?
Are my blessings? Are they standard? I can't. It doesn't say anything on it.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't say. Maybe it says in the specific blessing.
There you go.
All right, blessings.
It doesn't say if it's a. I'm assuming it's just an action, right? Because it says you make a single attack.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a swift action when you call upon a blessing.
So that counts as a standard action.
No, swift action means you can do it in addition to something else. So like, you get one swift action a round. So you can keen and then strike in the same round.
Okay. Can I cast detect poison on it?
If you cast a spell within melee range, that would provoke. Unless you cast defensively, in which case it would not provoke.
Here we go.
All right, guys, should we just kill this thing? I mean, I'm trying to figure out a way to tiptoe around this. Does anybody care if I just kill this thing?
You don't have to ask them. You're your own person. You follow your dreams, and then.
I'm just gonna kill it.
Or not?
All right. Well, roll better next time, and you can follow your dreams. All right. So, are you gonna do any 5-foot steps afterwards? Nah.
I have an 18. What are you talking about? Roll better.
You rolled a 2.
It says 9.
No. What?
You rolled a 2.
Look at. Hold on.
Everyone here sees the 9.
Look at the right hand side.
Yeah, scroll down. There's 18 with cicatrix. Scroll down a bit.
Go to the Pathfinder screen and go to the Pathfinder chat, and you will see what my screen shows.
Okay. I don't see anything right now. Oh, I'm in the wrong chat.
Tell me that is not an 18.
I don't see anything still.
Yeah, but that's not on the right hand side.
I know it's not on the right hand side, but I mean, all right, 2. I miss.
Okay. I don't even see it.
Yeah, that does just like that is.
No, it's in the Facebook chat.
Oh. Oh, that's why.
The 2 looks to be bigger, but the 18's on the top.
I have too many things to check. Oh, my phone just got that. Yeah. Yeah, it does say 18 on your screen. That's weird. Yeah, I go with the right-hand side because that's what it's supposed to be. That's just for a visual thing. Well, you were having problems last week with the double rolls, so I don't know what's up with your situation.
Whatever, I'll take a 5-foot step and then just die next.
Halrex is up. Halrex is going to move. Whoops. Double move, and while she's moving, she's gonna keep on drumming. She's gonna stay right there.
is that not a 18?
I don't know, man. All right, Tog's unconscious. Urul's not. He's back. Oh, oops, 5, 10, 20, 30. All right, that's as far as he can go because of the double movement. If he moves any closer, he'll provoke. You know what? He's gonna do it anyway. Seeing his brother down and unconscious, that would provoke.
Oh god, he's gonna die.
So
Wait, he only gets one attack though. He can only
yeah, it's only a
right?
bite, and I miss.
Wait, why does it provoke?
Because it's double movement when you're squeezing. So he stops his first movement here.
Oh, that's 10 feet.
It threatens 10 feet. So if you move within another 5 feet, that's 2 movements inside its threatened square. So that does provoke.
Well, can we make a 5-foot step if everything's double movement?
It's only double movement inside the squeezing zone. So these 4 squares, because you're squeezing past the mast. So these
okay.
four are.
So
like,
we're not squeezing even if we're like crouched down.
You're like height squeezing. This is like the thin squeezing that we were talking about that you read about at the very beginning.
So height squeezing doesn't do anything?
Height squeezing gives you the -4 to AC and -4 to hit. The tight squeezing makes it double movement as well as those.
Okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Because you're like your back's like against the wall and like you have something right on your chest, like you're just really stuck in there. All right, that is a double movement to get in there though. So that's it for him. Sharg's unconscious, so Kabor, you're up.
Can I do detect magic?
Yes. That's free, so you just automatically start detecting magic. Just on the go. This thing is not detecting magic. You do detect magic on Howrex. And just Howrex, besides, you guys. Alright, is that it for you? Because I believe this is a 0 level spell. Okay. Orak, you're up.
So Sharg is stabilized, correct?
Yes.
All right. Can I shoot at the gorilla?
You can.
Okay. I still get the buff, right?
Yep.
So
She's still drumming.
Okay, -3 +7 -3, so 20.
Alright.
Wait,
That's a hit.
what? Dude, my screen shows you roll a 6, not a 16.
He got a 16.
So yours is like off by
Yeah, your
1.
screen's like tilted.
I mean, this is insane.
+3, so 9.
All right. It's still standing.
Wow, that sucks.
All right. Round 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yep.
It's going to go to Quadruple Pound Town on Dragonia here.
Quadruple pound
Right,
town.
miss. Almost a critical threat. That's definitely a hit. All right, you take 6 points of damage. Oh, you just got. Do you just leave roll 20?
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can X
I'll
out.
reset it. Oh, you lucky duck. I almost had a crit and it rolled off. What's your AC right now?
14.
All right, that's another miss. Come on, one more hit. 16. That's a hit.
What did I take the first time? 6 points?
Yep. And you take another 5, and then it rends you. For 7 points of damage. As it's trying to rip you in half.
Okay.
Alright, Cicatrix, you're up.
So we're just gonna kill this thing then?
Yeah.
I think you should heal it.
I mean, I could limp lash it.
Oh! Hold on, we gotta rewind those 2 hits. I'm misfortuned.
Oh.
What?
Alright, hold
right.
on. Alright, first hit, the second roll, 2. Alright, so go ahead and heal back your rend damage and the 6 from the first damage. The second one's still a hit.
I
So you took 7 from the rend and 6 from the first damage to heal yourself 13 points.
okay.
Alright. My bad. Alright, now it's your turn, Cicatrix.
15, 12 damage or whatever it was is a big.
Yeah, that's a very big difference.
So I could like limp lash it, which reduces his strength, dex, and con. But I had to go heal the guy, so I couldn't do it early.
I think you should just go up and shock and grasp it. Be a man.
Man, be as shocking as
You're on a coursing river right now.
Yeah, that's how I die. That would just blow it up, though. If
Let's just kill it, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done trying to be nice to this thing.
Can I make a 5-foot step to here?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
It doesn't provoke.
That's
I'm
5-foot
walking.
step. 5-foot steps never provoke.
And I will shocking grasp it.
Alright, it's a touch attack, right?
Yep.
Alright, I don't think magic gets the penalty from squeezing.
Ooh,
Oh,
shit.
doesn't matter. That's definitely a hit.
Woo.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm gonna assume this thing is.
Hold on, I need to
dead.
look up if it's 3d6 now or 4d6.
Oh my god! What?
Yeah, shocking grasp was awesome, dude.
Yeah, man, electricity's the only way to fly.
1d6 per caster level.
So
Okay.
4d6?
4. Yeah.
Alright, go
Yeah.
ahead and roll damage.
Dang.
d6.
I love you to the best.
Boom.
And you just see this thing start wildly
Yeah.
just like shaking uncontrollably like it's having a seizure and fall over cooked to a crisp. It is dead. It had 4 HP left, so you actually guaranteed killed it, even if you rolled 4 ones.
Awesome.
Alright. You have 1 cooked girallon.
Well, that's gonna cost some money.
Alright, so as soon as this thing falls over electrocuted, a couple things happen. First, Urul's gonna run over to Tog and try to start administering first aid. And Halrax is gonna come up to this thing, pointing at you, Orok, and she's gonna say, "Check Sharg.
Okay.
Make sure he's
can
okay."
Can I heal him one more?
Yeah. You're not in combat. Combat's over, so.
Okay.
And she's gonna investigate this thing. As she's doing all that.
All right. 8
Nice.
points of healing.
All right, he's conscious again.
Cool.
Nice. And with the
How you doing, Sharg?
he's like, oh, I have a feeling he's a little bit stronger than I. What happened to it? And he looks over to it and sees like this like steam rising from it. He's like,
Well, the creepy one decided to shock it to death.
all right, lad. He looks over to you and he's like rubbing his belly and does this like deep hearty laugh. It's like, all right, well, I guess we know what's on the menu tonight. Where's that chef boy?
There he is. He's standing in the doorway over there.
Yeah, you can just see Kabor's just waving way over there. All right, with the first aid, you can see that Tog also becomes conscious again. He's at 1 HP. And after all this commotion and stuff, you hear like a thumping coming down from the stairway.
Oh man.
And
Dad's gonna ground us.
here comes Captain Bloodtusk.
Yeah, Captain Dad's gonna ground us. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
so
great.
he walks down and he sees Kabor just waving at like nothing over there. It just gives you a really odd look as he keeps walking up closer to this thing and finally gets up next to it. He's like, Halrex, what happened here? And she turns to him and she's like, Captain, it got out. I don't know what happened. It just ripped the whole wall apart. And she points over to where Dragonia is. Do you want to roll a perception check for me, Dragonia, so I can show you what's going on over there?
18, 19, 19.
All right, so you guys can see the armory now. So inside this armory, let me draw the part where you see a cage which held this thing. And you see the door is just like ripped off. Just completely ripped off. As well as these doors. They're no more. You also see a bunch of like armor and weapons, like swords, spears, chainmail, all hanging up what you thought was ornately, but now they're just scattered all over the floor inside this room.
Nope.
And Halrex is like, Captain, I don't know. We were feeding it on schedule. I don't know what was happening. And he looks over and he walks over to the room where Dragonia is at with Halrex. And he starts looking around the cage, trying to see what's going on. And he's like, Halrex, we got to talk about this later. Something's not right. And he turns back to you lads and says, thank you for defending my crew and killing this beast. I'm very upset that we lost all this money for this precious cargo, but the lives of my crew come first, and it's a small price to pay. I'm going to be working on this to make sure the room's repaired and all that jazz. If you guys want to continue rowing so we can get back on schedule, I'd really appreciate it. And he kind of stays back here with Halrex.
Can I do a perception check, Josh?
In the room?
Yep.
Yeah, go on in.
Or just right at the
Right where you're at?
right at the beast.
Oh, sure.
To see
What are you looking for?
if he was still foaming at the mouth, or 16.
Yes, you can see like a little bit of like foam around its mouth, and you also see that the blood's like very coagulated.
Interesting. Can I like open its eyes to see like if anything there's discoloration or?
Sure, Doctor. Go on ahead.
Okay. What do I see?
Do a heal check for me.
Okay. Mm, 10.
Yes, he opens eyes, and the eyes just look bloodshot, but nothing crazy.
Okay. No other inconsistencies with like the fur or anything like that?
Nope. And while you're doing this, you can see Tog and Urul just like hugging each other and stuff. And you hear Urul's like, "Man, I thought I lost you, brother." Tog's like, "Nah, I'm not giving up without a fight." And he looks over to you, Cicatrix. He's like, "Were you the one who helped me out? I thought for sure I was a goner."
I was.
Thank you, lad. I owe you a big one.
Anytime.
All right. So you guys,
Is he one of the rowers?
he is.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a perception check over in this corner,
All right.
like in this area and
Yeah, sure.
like, in this area.
Go ahead and roll a perception
just,
check.
Looking for any like kinks in the gates and the any irregularities in the crate. 16.
You notice that you're standing inside its own dung from earlier this morning, so that's hot and fresh on your foot.
Nice.
But other than that, no, you don't really see anything bizarre, except for the part of the cage, like the cage door that got ripped off. You notice that like the brake marks on it were just on one side, as if it was only hanging on by one side, instead of both sides, like a normal door, a locked door would.
So you think it was propped open?
That is a solid deduction.
Or if you're inferring it was propped open.
Yeah. What's your bonus on perception checks? +6?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Scott, are you going to articulate that or are you going to withhold that info?
I'm gonna withhold it for now.
Okay. Should we get back to rowing, Josh?
Yeah, you
Just
guys
to
did all
get-
your checks and stuff, so the next thing would actually have to be Kabor's cooking check.
All right. Let's see what lunch is.
All right, with so many people down here, I'm gonna go ahead and fade away this this girallon. I'm gonna have a couple of the guys in there working on. I'm gonna move Cicatrix over here real quick. Working on fixing the boat.
Can I help them?
You can ask.
Hey, lads, do you need help repairing the boat?
You're going to get back to rowing. You see him as like, no, captain's orders, just me in here for now. Sorry, bud.
Okie doke. Off I go.
Yep, so back to the rows. All right, I'm going to move Kabor back up to the kitchens. Why don't you go ahead and roll me an intelligence check as you're cooking some lunch.
Mommy's better.
Maybe, yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so as you're cooking stuff, you're talking to Goshnock up there. And he's explaining about the whole gorilla fight and stuff, and he's like, "Oh yes, crazy stuff all the time. Usually snakes." You're just chatting away, and as you're chatting, you just don't realize that you're just burning everything. Your hands are just getting heated up from that fight. Your adrenaline's still pumping, and you burn lunch. And as you burn it, he's like, "Oh, what have you done? What have you done?" And he starts panicking and freaking out, and kicks you out of the kitchen.
Nice.
So you have been displaced for the day. And as
Is
ahead.
he gonna mock stables?
yes, as Bloodtusk gets his meal for lunch, you just see him saunter on down the stairway, and he comes walking towards you. Just very slowly. He's almost doing like a cowboy walk, just. And he gets all the way up to you, and he's like, "You boy, what have you done?" And you just like look at him all confused, and he's like, "All right, you know what time it is for people who mess up. To the stables with you." And you are now mucking stables the rest of the day. You are also barred from the kitchen, so no more cooking for you. And Bloodtusk saunters back up to the. Actually, we'll put him in here. Halrex walks in there too, and they close the doors behind them. All right, so you guys are free to move about for lunchtime. Is there anything you guys wanted to do? People are moving around, going to get food. You see Urul and Tog hanging out over here, talking to Sharg.
Okay. So where we eat? Just wherever we want?
Yep.
Where is the stable guy?
Right there.
Is he eating lunch in the stable?
Yep, just sitting on a stool, a barrel.
Okay, so can I walk past and just see if he like looks my way?
Sure.
Okay.
So you
So
walk
I'm
on.
gonna
Go ahead.
I walk past and I'm gonna go toward Orug.
Okay. So as you walk past, he's like facing you as you walk by, and he looks up and gives you just a curt nod, and then goes back to his food.
Okay. Nothing suspicious or anything?
Nothing suspicious.
Okay. So I'm gonna go hang out with
All right, you're hanging out with Orug.
Hey man, how's it going?
Oh, I heard you guys had a fun morning.
Gosh, the most fun of mornings, Wrangling beasts is what we love to do.
I wish it was snakes now, don't you? Haha.
Don't even get me started, man. Any chance you could show me a couple more things in fishing?
Well, it's my break time now. I don't want to be fishing during my time off.
That's true.
If you come back this evening, sure.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
All right. It's an evening.
It's evening now?
No, it's an evening. Like he's saying, like I'll see you in the evening. Like it's like it's
Yep.
a date, but you're not.
Oh,
it's not a date.
Are you trying to date this guy or
No,
what?
you just no.
I'm trying to get my fishing profession up.
Trying to court him?
Might be.
Hey, Kabor, I'll let you hang out with the group, the gang. Now you aren't stuck in the stables yet.
Oh, so we're all hanging out right here, is what you're saying?
I had two on each side, but you guys can move wherever you want. Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
I'd go up to Cicatrix and just say, hey, like, did you notice anything about, like, the gorilla? That was kind of weird.
It was pretty mad. That's all I know.
Do you think it was, like, a spell was cast upon it, or it was provoked in any way?
I mean, it could be. After the railing incident, who knows what's going on with the ship.
That's true. So you think whoever set up the railing set up the ape too, possibly?
It's possible. I mean, that door's locked, wasn't it? So they would have to have gotten the key somehow.
Do we know who? Okay, so hey, Josh, who was the one that was fixing the armory? Was it Tog or was it Sharg?
Urul is the one fixing it while you guys were rowing.
Urul.
Yeah,
Urul. Okay.
that's you guys can deduce that's Tog's brother.
Okay. So Urul seemed to be the only one that was back there when we were rowing. Do you think that he could be suspicious by any stretch of the imagination?
Well, if it was like some spell, then it would have been instantaneous, I think. But if it was a poison, that could take some time.
Oh, like considering the size of the animal too, could
Yeah.
he like? I wonder who had.
Food.
Well, yeah, who had access to his feeding habits?
Yeah.
Do you think it was Halrex?
It could be.
You can go ask her. Her and the captain are in the charting room right now.
Okay, guys, just watch my back real quick. I'm gonna go do some investigating. So,
Okay.
trickle along.
I'll kind of follow him, but like kind of back.
Yeah, casually following.
Yeah, just kind of walking along the side of the ship.
So I knock on the door where they're eating lunch. Just
And yeah, you
nice-
hear Halrex come back. Come back later, boys. We're busy in here. And you hear them start chit chatting.
Okay.
You're not gonna push that any further.
Do you think I should?
You can try to eavesdrop.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll barge
'cause-
in there if you want me to.
Yeah, you can barge in if you want, Cicatrix. It's fine. Do a little bit of a torturing.
I'm gonna knock
Cut-
on the door and
Cut an ear off or something.
wouldn't just stop at one ear this time.
Ooh.
I'm gonna like pound on the
They're
door.
giving you free passage. All right, you're pounding on the door. What are you
Yeah,
saying while you're
like-
pounding on the door?
You know, we need to talk about that gorilla incident.
Yeah, you hear the captain yell back. We'll talk about it this evening, lads. We got other things to worry about. We got a drop off this evening. I told you about it a few days ago. We're just trying to schedule it. Just let us be.
Should we push it any further?
Nah, I don't want to piss off the captain. He seems pretty.
You guys can, if you guys want to roll a perception check to try to see if you can eavesdrop on him.
Perception or like survival check, maybe something like that.
Definitely perception.
Okay. I will do.
You can
a
also
perception.
actually I'd allow like stealth check too. That seems actually more apropos.
I'll do
Ooh,
stealth.
nice. So perception.
Oh, 22.
All right, so with your 22 stealth, you can hear them You can hear like them back to arguing. They like stop for a second to make sure you weren't listening to them. And then you start hearing like them talking to each other very quietly, like, "Listen, this has got to be connected, don't you think?" The other one's like, "Yeah, of course. Broken rail, escaped beast. We were drugging that thing daily. There's no way it should have broken out. Yes, I'm sure. Who was on feeding duty? Oh, I believe that's Goshnock. He's the one who cooks everything. All right. Maybe he messed up the feeding or something. I don't know." It's like, no, he's been pretty consistent. Something must have been tampered with when he went down there. And the other one's like, "Oh, okay, maybe I'll talk to him later, but something's not right. I think there's something wrong with our ship. We'll have to be extra careful." And then they switch to start talking about the event for this evening.
Okay.
Alright.
So
I'll relay that to Auroch.
okay.
All right.
So let's I kind of motion for him to like kind of take a step or two back toward Kabor, just so we're not like right up against the
Standing
door.
in front of the door.
Yeah. So and I say, so what'd you hear last?
Well, they were talking about the gorilla, and Goshnock was on feeding duty since he's the cook. But
Okay, so you and Kabor both have seen him in action. Like, is he? I know he's kind of weird, but have you noticed anything?
I mean, he seemed fine, but that's pretty much the perfect cover for a mastermind of some kind. Never would suspect him.
So he was playing dumb, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
What about you, Kabor? Did you know anything?
No, he didn't. He doesn't know anything. He was just hanging out, just kind of acting casual.
Okay.
I can try and convince the captain to put me back in the kitchen. Maybe keep an eye out.
Maybe you can. Yeah, maybe you could do that, and then if worse comes to worse, you can always use your whimsical charm. Wink, wink. If you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page. All right. So let's let's not get caught looking. The three of us huddled together. Let's kind of disperse out. Try and draw attention away from us now.
I mean, we're...
All right, so
Well,
you guys are just
my
like you guys are just hanging out on deck, and all of a sudden those two come walking out after lunch. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. You see him walking out, and Howard sees you guys as you're walking on deck, and just gives you like a point, like pointing towards below deck. And she saunters off below deck,
Okay.
and Blood Tusk is kind of hanging out there for a second. So if any of you guys wanted to talk to him real fast before he goes back on deck and back to duties, you can.
Yeah, can I talk to him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sup, Captain. I've noticed that our previous chef's assistant kind of burned the food. I was wondering if I could get back in the kitchen, try my hand again.
I like your attitude, boy, but hold on. Go ahead and roll a diplomacy on him to try to convince him to let you in.
Oh, fantastic.
Mm.
Is that just flat 10?
That's just a flat 10.
He's like, all right, since your other lad got kicked out for the day, I'll give you just this evening. You mess up, you're permanently banned. But you do okay, and I'll think about it for tomorrow. How's that?
I'll take. Fair
All right.
enough.
All right, tell your bud there to get back to the stables. I'm sick and tired of eating dried carapace.
Will do.
So can I? Oh, before I go below deck, can I whisper into Kabor's ear? Keep an eye on that stableman.
Yep,
Okay.
no problem. Kobor gives you like a head nod that he understood. Jared's
Okay.
actually nodding his head right now.
Cool.
All right, so all you rowers can get below deck.
Back in the kitchen.
All right, so I'll get everyone back in their positions.
Can I request not to row?
You want to go talk to the captain? Yeah,
Mhm.
go talk to the captain.
I mean, we need a sounder, don't we?
One of the other guys is doing it. That's only when you dock and stuff. You guys are
Yeah.
midday, so you're fine.
Why do you not want to row?
He wants to look at shit as the day unfolds, I think.
All right, so you're up with the captain. He's like, "Aye, lad, what do you need?"
Hold on.
To what, lad? I'm already steering the ship.
No, I'm saying no. That's not what I'm saying.
Permission to speak freely, Captain.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Hey, Captain.
Yes.
Hey. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah. He just starts standing on top of a random desk that appeared.
With the events that have happened in the Drake that have been flying above, I really think that with the talents that I have with my weapons, and the strength and the ability to acknowledge threats, I would like to stay above deck and put my talents to work up here, whether it is fishing or if you need another sounder. I know that I had caused us a delay earlier, but I really think my strengths lie above deck.
All right, lad. If you tell Barker to hop down, you can go up into the crow's nest. Otherwise, we don't need you up here.
Go up into the crow's nest.
Yeah. It's up here.
Okay.
All right. Barker will be more than happy to go row. All right, so I'm gonna need you to roll a climb check for me as you're yelling up to Barker.
3 climb, right? 3 climb checks.
Yep.
Oh.
What's your total? It adds your strength, I believe.
11.
11?
11.
That's a pass. You're 10 feet up. All right.
11.
Pass again. Yep. What the heck? All right.
Go 666 and 777. Well, here's 888.
Well,
Just
8's my
for
favorite
clarity.
number. All right, so you get up there,
Eight's my favorite number.
and you see Barca just kind of looking out and about, and he's like, "Oh, am I getting moved?"
Yeah, we're you're gonna head down with the other crew members and catch us back up to speed.
Oh, of course. And he steps on down, and before he goes down, he points off to the distance. He's like, "All right, we're looking for an outpost tonight. Can't miss it. It's a big old barn off the side of the river. As soon as you get any side of it, let the captain know so he can start slowing us down. You got it?"
Sure. Hey, Barca, can I ask you a quick question before you go?
Yeah, of course.
Who is the most senior crew member besides the captain and Halrex?
Well, me and Crothu got here at the same time, so I guess both of us. Is that important?
No, just trying to make sure that I acquaint myself with the if I ever have an issue, I want to make sure that I go to someone with the most amount of experience, and I want to make sure I go to the right person.
Yeah, he slaps your shoulder and is like, "Don't be going for my job now, boy." Haha. And then he starts climbing down. So he's gonna go row.
All right, have fun with it.
Oh yeah, rowing's so much fun. And he climbs on down. All right. So go ahead and roll a perception check for me as we're sailing along.
Oh my god, dude!
4 8s.
I can't.
Roll 1 8.
That's a 14. Do I get can I just get a bonus?
Yeah, you actually get a +2 bonus from being up here, so it's a 16 total. That's actually good
6.
enough. So you guys have been rowing for a while, and off into the distance,
Good.
you see what looks like a barn, with like a little dock sticking out from the water, but the dock looks like it's smashed to pieces, and you see what looks like a blood trail running from the dock in the sand towards the house, and we'll pick up there next time.
Uh-oh.